Thanks for staying with us. Mr. Boss beg the FCT minister that we've communicated.
We have communicated.
The message is loud and clear.
The message has been loud. Please, relax, and relax. We want to read paper.
Message delivered.
Your message has been heard.
The entire country knows that.
Yes.
It's working.
Your working is showing.
Chop, plenty working.
We have seen it. Okay. Tinubu heads for Benue to galvanize against serial killing. IG, the Inspector General Conference of Speakers clash over state police. Court grants Emefiele a 2 billion naira bail. FCCPC invites air peace managers over flight infractions. Very important. Inflation rate drops to 22.97%. FIRS extends service period to ease tax collection. And $470 million Greater Abuja Water Supply Project begins operation. Okay, which story are we starting
I have the story on the president heading to Benue to galvanize against serial killings. Now, according to reports, armed by serial killings by terrorists and armed headers, President Bola Tinubu will tomorrow visit Benue State. He will also galvanize security and rally the people against the marauders to end their dastardly actions. Now, according to what we have heard in the last round of attacks, which drew out youths in protest at the weekend, no fewer than 147 people were killed, according to the governor of Benue State, Hyacinth Alia. Now, President Tinubu had to put off his original plan to visit Kaduna State to enable him to move to Benue, where he will be having a town hall meeting with traditional rulers, political leaders, religious figures, youth groups, and civil society representatives. Yesterday, the president, while speaking on the killings during the Abuja Water Project, he said, "While I sympathize with the Benue people, I have spoken to the governor, the leadership, and the people of Benue to accept our condolences and try very consciously to maintain peace and harmony amongst themselves." Now, the governor, who hailed the proposed presidential visit, has said that it would be a soothing balm to the victims and reassure the people that they are not abandoned in this trying period. The governor has confirmed that 147 people were killed and that 127 bodies have been buried, while 8 are awaiting burial, with 2 in the mortuary after the latest round of attacks. Very gory. We've seen the videos making rounds on social media and news forums. Very gory sights. It's something that keeps you up at night.
Yeah,
you know, the images won't leave my head.
It cannot. It's that same image let's just move on. Go ahead.
So talking about insecurity, the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Igbetuku, and speakers of State House of Assembly clashed yesterday over agitations for the creation of state police. They spoke at the Constitutional Review Legislative Dialogue on the National Security Architecture, tagged Nigeria's Peace and Security. They said the dialogue was organized by the House of Reps, Committee on Constitutional Review in Liberation with the Office of the National Security Advisor, that's ONSA, and advancing their position to the proposal which had been adopted by governors. You know, the governors had agreed that they wanted state policing. Yes. Igbetuku said that rather than create the state police, the Nigerian Police Force, NPF, should be strengthened and well funded to carry out its constitutional responsibility. But the Speakers' Conference, through the chairman, Adebo Gundoyin, said the security challenges in the country can be better addressed with multi-level policing, which include allowing for the establishment of the state police. The police went ahead to say that under their constitution, MPF is constitutionally established under Section 214, subsection 1 of the 1999 Constitution as amended, which provides that there shall be a police force for Nigeria, which shall be known as the police force, and subject to the provisions of this section, no other police force shall be established for the Federation or any part thereof. So they went ahead to read, you know, some of the things that the Constitution has said. So they are saying that we just need to equip the Nigerian police force, that they are capable. The Governors Forum and, you know, the organizers of, that's the House of Reps, are saying that we need to change with changing times. The police force, we're not going to scrap it, it's still going to be there, but we need multi-level policing to handle the current issues we're facing in the country, all over the world.
Even like ego tripping.
Yeah, all over the world.
Police, have to be there.
They always have the federal force, they have the state forces. They have even local self, they get their own form of security. So times have changed. As issues are peculiar, that constitution needs to be reconstrued in such a way that it
caters to our current realities.
I absolutely agree.
They have some valid fears, but you know, sometimes when the fears come, we can actually support it. Yes. But saying not to have it at all is not, because we can't keep the same thing, it's just a different result. We just need to change something. Okay.
Yeah, so Dangote has been advertising this bonanza that will start in August on all the papers. And this has put a bit of fear in the heart of the Petrol Product Retail Outlet Owners Association of Nigeria, Petron. And yesterday they did a press release saying that the Dangote refinery's decision to roll out 4,000 trucks to deliver petrol, diesel nationwide free from August 15 is a threat to the markets. And that Dangote should, with the 650,000 barrels per day capacity, it should compete globally and leave local markets the way it is.
Yeah.
They asked him that he should stop rubbing shoulders with local players and he should focus on the international market, that this is going to cause loss of jobs for the industry, that the integration and adoption and this announcement will lead to a monopoly.
Yeah.
So now, as a consumer, my own is, inside the monopoly, do I get cheaper products? Does it get
now,
that
for now,
They said it should not play in the distribution because, Dangote is actually refining. So they felt it should leave it for distributor. But distributors are fighting Dangote by also importing. So he's having to take distribution off them and push it into, put his product in the market by himself. It might seem monopolistic, but he's a businessman. And at the end of the day, if the consumers are getting products cheaper and it's a quality product, we are not quarreling with anybody.
For now, the same way we all thought that... okay, let me not use what's on my head. But the point is that sometimes you got to try something different.
When Glo came up with this per second billing, it felt like Glo was going to sweep everybody away. But it's a very competitive industry, and so we would get there.
Okay, so Dr. Zach Adedeji, that's the chairman of the FIRS, that's Federal Inland Revenue Service, have told his workers to continue working on weekends till the end of the month. This was made possible because, according to him, to ease the process for taxpayers, enhance service delivery, and maximize tax collection during this critical period. As you know, the extension of the working hours is supposed to ease the CIT filing season, reflecting the agency's evolving mandates from simply collecting taxes to facilitating voluntary compliance and improving taxpayer experiences across segments. I know that I'll be trying to get my filing also, and it's been quite delayed. So this is good. It's having workers
because they'll start filing us from next month now if we don't file now.
Yes, so you need to file. Okay, moving on quickly now to Punch. Let's see which story. Benue bloodbath, CDS IG launch cross-border manhunt for killers. Nigerian arrested. Is it Nigerian or Nigerian? Arrested with 1.8 billion naira drugs in India, risks 20-year jail term. 7 killed, 2 missing in fresh herdsmen attack in Enugu. Police inspector shot dead by 10-year-old son in Anambra. Lagos court jails businessman 2 years for drug trafficking. Worshippers escaped death as building collapsed on church in Lagos. Yes. Let's take one story for the break.
Worshippers. So some worshippers at the parish of the Redeemed Christian Church of God located in Shomolu area of Lagos State escaped death by whisker on Monday after a 2-story building that was under construction collapsed on the church building. Said the permanent secretary of the Lagos State Emergency Management Agency, Olufemi Okeyinsantolu, in a statement said the building collapsed during the decking process. He said that one of the pillars of the collapsed building fell on the church building, and upon arrival of the agency response to the scene, it was observed that the 2-story building under construction was found to have collapsed during the decking preliminary process. So investigations started, and they revealed that the collapsed structure was one of the 2 structures being constructed at the site. The cause of the incident is yet to be determined at the time they had the report, but thankfully nobody in the church was injured. They were able to leave that environment. Okay. We need to pay attention to how we build our structures.
Let's go on a very short break. When we come back, we continue with our review. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.